International shippers are no stranger to detention and demurrage fees. And one of the key questions on the mind of every supply chain leader is, how do I reduce those fees and improve my margins? Well, we'll get to that question, but first, let's review the basics. So first, let's define what demurrage fees are. Demurrage fees are monetary charges to organizations for utilizing containers beyond what is allowed. These are usually fees that are charged per container and per day. Organizations are usually allotted a specific time frame called last free day, and then they're charged for going beyond that time frame. Specifically for ocean shipping, demurrage and detention fees can cost up to 20 times the price of a container. Both detention and demurrage fees are levied by the shipping company, but also allow a certain amount of time as a part of the last free day. Demurrage charges are brought on containers inside a port beyond demurrage free days, while detention charges come into play after an importer has picked up and unpacked a shipment. So detention fees are also assessed on containers outside of the port. Last free days for detention are typically a longer time frame than the last free days for demurrage. Therefore, both demurrage and detention involve fees for extended time utilizing your container beyond that last free day, and it can be very costly to your organization. So now let's dig into 4 best practices for minimizing your demurrage costs and achieving a better ROI for your global freight shipping. First up, know the challenges. Port congestion in California and China have been a major challenge recently. If your international shipping lane includes one of these ports, you might want to consider using another lane that will be less congested. Another challenge has been increased costs and reduced availability of shipping containers. That will affect your transportation costs and definitely your bottom line. So staying on top of current events and industry trends will help you budget for these anticipated challenges. In addition, organizations can leverage visibility solutions to streamline the booking process. In doing so, they can gain greater insight into port congestion and achieve predictive ETAs so that you can make better booking decisions. The next best practice is to master exception management. If there is one certainty in supply chain, it is that there will always be disruptions, and they are often outside of your control. This may be your container missing the vessel, transshipment issues, or delays in travel, among many others. It goes without saying that these delays can accumulate high costs. So maintaining open lines of communication with your carriers and having key contacts for your accounts helps to ensure that you can be agile and quickly shift course when delays or disruptions do occur. International visibility solutions can allow you to lower your transportation costs by improving performance and proactively mitigating risk when exceptions arise. Third, by having visibility into required shipping documents, you can actually prevent delays that lead to fees. So on average, an international ocean journey requires between 9 and 18 documents. Those vary greatly depending on a number of factors, which include country of origin, country of destination, and the product that's being shipped. And in many cases, these documents require upwards of 200 emails between parties to complete that. So if you don't have these required documents completed accurately and submitted on time, it can delay your shipment, leading to high demurrage charges and impacting both customer satisfaction and your profits. Organizations that digitize their document processes were shown to significantly improve document KPIs and reduce time completing documents and document errors. Establishing clear processes for document management also helps you to ensure that you are working with the correct parties to complete these documents correctly, on time, and accurately. If your organization is shipping freight internationally, it is critical to invest in a supply chain visibility software. It is very challenging to manage shipments through spreadsheets, emails, and phone calls, especially with external factors disrupting the international supply chain. Real-time visibility solutions can seamlessly track your international multimodal shipments, allow you to make changes quickly when delays arise, and even manage your documents in one platform. The leading solutions can even give you visibility into not just track and trace, but also rates, bookings, and document management. This results in reduced transportation costs, including demurrage fees, increased customer satisfaction, reduction of safety stock, and so much more. So there you have it. 4 best practices to reduce demurrage and detention fees in international shipping. By following these 4 tactics, global shippers can better mitigate the risks that lead to unnecessary demurrage and detention fees, and ultimately reduce their transportation spend.